When I first started this channel, I knew I was going to be talking about visual novels at some point, and this collection of short stories has been on my list for a while. The Will to Reverse is a duology of strange and unique visual novels. This was actually released for free, so if you like what you see in this video, you can go and play them right now. The first game, titled Hallucinate, struck a chord with me. It has a very unnerving, minimalistic tone that stayed with me long after I finished the game. There's only one song that plays throughout the entire thing, but it does not overstay its welcome. It's peaceful, tragic, and disquieting. This is a song of a broken mind. It manages to convey this novel's story through emotion alone. It's so good I uploaded it to my second channel if you want to listen to it in full. But the actual story is just as disquieting. It's about a man who awakens in a hospital to a girl sitting on his windowsill. She taunts him relentlessly, saying that he should have died. As the title suggests, she isn't real, she's a figment of his imagination. Who is this girl, and why does she loathe you so much? I'm not going to spoil, but let's just say she has a very good reason. How you react to the girl when given a choice will determine one of 4 endings. Will the protagonist pay for his past sins with atonement, or with his life? There are certain aspects of this story that were deliberately vague. There's missing words that are left up to the reader's interpretation. This is a haunting little tale. I love this artwork as well. The next game, titled Franca, unfortunately doesn't have any music or artwork, but don't let that fool you. This story will also stay with you long after reading. It follows a character who meets a young boy at an opera house. He's playing the titular female lead in the opera, Franca. This novel was interesting because it splits off into 2 completely different directions depending on if you stay at the opera or not. Both routes detail the setting perfectly as this sleazy dystopia. It's revealed that the opera house is castrating young boys so their voices will remain high. This will be the player's fate if they're not careful. On the other route we have the bridge and the painter. The painter is a woman who is slowly losing her arm to a disease. There's also some thugs who will rob you and a man who saves you, only to promptly molest you. There's no hope for a happy ending here, all roads lead to a bad ending for all characters involved. The story is a mystery that unravels piece by piece. It's a good example of the visual novel's greatest asset, its use of multiple routes to tell a fragmented yet complete story. I particularly like this flowchart that maps all the routes and endings. This one has 16 endings as well. There's also the PS section, which will give you some backstory on these characters. This takes about half an hour to fully complete, but I was fully invested. Like Hallucinate, the setting feels like some sort of fever dream. It doesn't make too much logical sense, but it makes you feel how it wants you to feel. If I have any problems with this story, it's that, unlike Hallucinate, there's no true ending that gives you any sense of closure. But then again, maybe that was the point. The Will to Reverse is a little gem that I highly recommend downloading and playing for yourself. I love the visual novel genre, and this is a great example of what you can do with its unique style of storytelling. Franca was inspiring to me because it was engaging without music or images, which is what I was trying to create back in the day. Yeah, I try to make my own visual novels, believe it or not. I've been Snickerty, I'll see you later.